As soon as I graduated high school in 2022, I felt an immediate lack of structure in my life. Like, I guess I didn't realize how much just school being school, like Monday through Friday, wake up at 6:30, eat meals at these times. Maybe you have tennis practice, maybe you have cross country, you got to do these things. You have homework, you have deadlines to work towards, you have like a person telling you what to do, et cetera, et cetera. I didn't realize how much that like low key helped my life. Not me sitting here saying like, I had a great time doing homework. No, bro, obviously I hated that shit. But like just the feeling of having something to work towards, someone telling you to do something, like something to make you work, to make you like get up at a certain time, a reason to do those things. And ever since then, since I'm like my own boss, which is great. Don't get me wrong, anytime I complain, I'm not saying that like, oh, my life is so hard. No, dude, my life is great. Things are good. But I mean, I guess I just didn't realize, just being like a YouTuber, being my own boss and doing stuff like there's no one in the world stopping me from not uploading a video for 3 months, which I've done multiple times. There's no one in the world stopping me from having a video that I'm like, okay, I want it to be out on Saturday, and then I decide, no, let me push it a week. Or no one's stopping me from waking up at noon every day for a week straight. It's like, I don't know. Again, this sounds like weird. It sounds like I'm complaining about weird things, but the lack of structure has been very evident, and having no driving purpose, having no focus, is interesting. And I've tried a lot of things. I've tried friends holding me accountable, which has worked. I've tried like certain alarm apps or certain whatever to help, and I've definitely found some success with those things. At the end of the day, I've learned that brute force and like tricking yourself into making things happen will only go so far, and motivation will only go so far, but discipline is like the main factor. I don't know. Maybe that sounds like cringe to you guys, because I'm sure these were a lot of like Sigma, alpha male, motivation, discipline, whatever pages. But that's what I've noticed for myself. Like it's the same, like, getting up for school every day back then. Did I want to do it every day? Was I motivated to do it every day? Fuck no. But like, I had the discipline, just like hopefully most other people do, to know you have to get up and do it. Did I want to go to the gym like every day when I go to the gym? Not really, not every day, but I know I have to, so I do. And that being said, I haven't been as consistent in the gym recently, but those things are about structure and discipline. I'd say the main purpose of this video is purpose. Like, what do I want to do with my life? This is kind of, I guess, slightly building off what I was talking about in my last video, which, by the way, blew up way bigger than I thought, and I low-key was hoping it wouldn't, because I was worried that a lot of people would like take it out of context or maybe think I'm like entitled or whatever. Thankfully, most of the comments were pretty chill. People were pretty understanding. At the end of the day, I've been working on things. I've read pretty much every comment on that video. There's a lot I'm gonna like adjust with my life and whatever, but that's not what this video is about. I've struggled additionally with like the numbers and whatever, just like, what do I want to do in life? What is the reason I get out of bed in the morning? It ebbs and flows. If you've been following me as like a relatively diehard supporter, not even diehard, like if you're just like aware of me and you're like a fan of me, you've known that over the last couple of years, I just keep changing my mind on things. Like, it feels like since graduating high school, I've wanted to do so many different things. First, I was doing Bed Wars for a while. Then I was focusing on streaming for a bit. Then I quit my main channel and I did IRL videos for a couple months. And then I quit that. And then I started doing some miscellaneous videos on the Purple channel when I came back. Then I started doing these 100 player videos. And now I'm back to speedrunning. Speedrunning is my main thing. Streaming is my main thing. I just keep changing my mind a lot. And that's great, because like, yeah, like, do what you want, go king, go whatever you're gonna say. But like, at the end of the day, doing one thing for 3 months and constantly switching it up, I feel like in the long term it's not as good as becoming really, really good at one thing and doing it consistently for years. Because like, I've also learned that life is very, very momentum based, and the longer you give time to something and you're consistent at it, the more you'll chip away at it and be better at it. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't want to get into like I said, these cringe like motivation, Sigma, whatever things, because I don't want to sound like that. But essentially, like, I'm not posting whatever type of video or streaming whatever thing is great, and that's great for my own happiness and satisfaction. But in terms of like what I want to build, what I want to go towards, I don't want to just be doing nothing and just purely doing what's fun for me. Which sounds weird. Like, oh, you don't want to do what's fun for you? Well, yeah, because like, I'm 22. And I want to achieve more things in my life. I don't want to just have fun. I don't want to like be retired essentially at 22. Not that I am retired. Like, still, yeah, like technically I'm working when I stream or when I occasionally upload a video or whatever. Like, yes, I'm not technically retired, but you know what I mean. Like, I want to have things to work towards. And in those periods of time when I'm working on a new main channel video, when I'm like grinding out the code or the editing or whatever for it, it's fun. Like, I call that the good type of stress, where it's like, yeah, I'm stressed as fuck. Like, I have a deadline for next Saturday to do whatever thing, and I'm like, fuck, bro, I don't know if I can do that. That's gonna be really tough. I'm really stressed. I'm like losing sleep over it. I'm like, okay, well, I really got to work hard today, and like that's stressful, but like it's good to push yourself. Like if I just keep like setting goals that I can bend and like change, like what's the point? You know, I want to have something to work towards, something that stresses me out, and I want to get better at it. I want to achieve it, you know? So what does that mean for me? Well, I don't know. The problem is every time I think I find the solution. Like when I first made my IRL channel, I was like, dude, this is going to be it. This is going to be so great for years to come. This is going to be great. And then I stopped doing it. And then when I started up Purpled again, I was like, oh, dude, these 100-player videos and like these videos I code are going to be great. It's going to be set up for years. It's going to be perfect. And I could still see myself doing more of them. I'm not necessarily like done with them at all. But also to a degree, they feel, I guess, a little repetitive. And I want to maybe find something else slightly to do. And I think the problem is whenever I stop a certain style of content, e.g. the IRL channel or these 100-player videos, like when I'm in it, I'm a little more locked in. Like I was pretty consistently working every day for months and months on the main channel when I was doing videos. But then the second I like lose that bit of motivation, it's like everything falls apart. Now I haven't worked on a video in months. That being said, I've been speedrunning and streaming every day for like 6 hours, which is great. Like, yeah, it's not like I'm sitting around doing nothing, but like, I don't know. I just want to have like a goal, something I work towards that's like better, I guess, and more, something to be proud of. I don't know what that is. This video isn't me necessarily asking for suggestions. One problem I've noticed about being a content creator is that your fans are yes men, which is not a dig at you guys or anyone specific. It's just kind of how content creation world is. Like I've noticed anytime any creator asks like, oh, what should I do? Which one do you guys like? Everyone's always just like, do whatever you want, do whatever makes you happy, which is like great. Like that's the, like the happy pill to answer, but like, you know, that doesn't really solve my problem. Like I already am pretty happy in a lot of ways, but I want to accomplish things. There is also the angle of like, do you want to tie your self-worth to productivity? Well, I don't know, because then that kind of makes me like a slave to productivity, and that if I'm not getting something done, that I'm not like achieving something, I'm not feeling happy, which is a dangerous thing to get in the habit of. So like, yeah, there's extremes to it, but that being said, I think I'm definitely a little bit on the low end, and I could use some more stress, and I could use some more productivity and whatever it may be. I just need to figure out what that is. Streaming's been super fun, speedrunning's been super fun, but realistically, speedrunning isn't a path to something that'll lead to something greater, unless I guess I technically could become one of the greatest speedrunners in the world and whatever. Realistically, that's not going to happen, and also realistically, speedrunning doesn't make, I feel like, the best videos. Well, like, it makes fine videos for people. Like, if there was an audience of 1 million people out there that were speedrunning fans that knew about speedrunning, yeah, I can make really cool videos about that. But like, realistically, the audience of people that is going to look at my screen right now and be like, oh yeah, I know what he's doing when he like thins out his screen and has numbers and this, like, there's not a lot of people, especially on YouTube. And in order to make speedrunning videos on YouTube, you have to either like super dumb it down, which kind of like defeats the point, because like you lose the nuance of a good speedrun when you just dumb it down, or B, just kind of like either over explaining it or just like not even focusing on good speedrunning. I don't know. I like, and like maybe technically I can lock in and think of answers, but realistically I just don't think that's really a thing. Like I don't know. For me, like wanting to make, I don't know, I just don't think speedrunning makes the best videos. Also, beyond that, even if it was a thing, like I don't know, what videos could I make on speedrunning that would be not get old after a while? Again, this isn't me asking for your answers to these questions. I'm just thinking out loud. But yeah, so speedrunning is fun. Like I enjoy speedrunning, but it isn't necessarily the true path to my whatever. I think the main thing is I've fell into the trap of wanting to make like really big, crazy, high scope, crazy big video big videos over the last couple of years. I guess just because I feel a sense of like necessity, because I'm a big channel. It's like, oh, you have to make these big crazy videos because you have the ability to. But like that's not even the case. Like when I really look back at my peak of like growth and everything, what type of videos was I making? Oh, I was making Bed Wars videos, running around. Like, do I need them to be crazy, like one of a kind videos in order to have fun and do well? Not necessarily. Like, I obviously don't want to just like sell out and just like make like boring, like kid safe content that I'm not a fan of just to make money or just to get numbers. Like, I do have that sense of like, I don't want to do that, but you know, where do I draw the line? Where do I want to like what type of videos do I want to make? Like, do I want to make videos having fun with my friends, doing little custom challenges? Maybe. I don't know. And of course, there are many other ways to find purpose in life outside of making videos and being successful. Like I know there's gonna be people saying to find purpose in other things, like learn a language, learn this skill, do this hobby. I understand. In this video specifically, I'm referring to like productivity and like work and getting things done and accomplishing things to make me feel good about myself. Okay, I guess that sounds kind of egotistical or like numbers based. You know what I mean? Hopefully I've explained it well enough that you understand the general idea of what I'm going for here. I understand there are many other things to life other than Minecraft and YouTube and Twitch and numbers, and I want to learn them. Like, I've highly considered recently taking a college class on Spanish to truly become fluent. That'd be cool. I think it'd be really fun. Or maybe taking other college classes. I don't think I'd ever get a full degree because I don't really need a degree. If I really wanted to quit content creation and get a job, I think I could just get a job with a YouTuber, like some big YouTuber that has like a big company. I mean, I guess I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure, like, from what I've heard through the industry of just people, that having a channel, like a really successful channel, aka like my purple channel, is like a way better resume booster than any degree will ever get you in the content creation business, because it just proves that I made a channel on my own. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't want this channel to be all doom and gloom. My life is so hard, whatever. I'm not going to make these videos all the time, but you know, just an idea, just to look in my little head. Speedrunning's been fun though. Yay! Happy holidays, everyone, and happy new year.